Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali. Those are my mouth exercises. Christina Applegate, I know you stole my money, and I want it back. Squawk like an eagle! Like an eagle! Welcome to the Dynamite Gizmo podcast, everyone. Episode 168. Why does this keep closing on me? 168. Trying to turn the volume down of the intro music, and it just went closed on me. Shut itself down in my face. Folks, fine feathered folks, if this is your first time visiting the Dynamite Gizmo Films channel, then let me tell you something right now. You're in for a world of hurt. This is not a channel you want to be at. This is not a place for people like you. Gregory, I see you, Gregory. I see Gregory looking at me with those Gregory eyes. What do you think this is, Gregory? You think this is a safe place? A safe place? Huh? Huh, Gregory? I see you, Gregory. And Gregory, let me tell you this. If you got the cojones to stick around, then hit subscribe. That goes for all you mofks. All you mofks who watching, hit subscribe. Okay? And while you're at it, just fucking hit the like button. All right? And if you really want to spank those testes around, hit the bell notification. And you know what? If I may be so bold, why don't you just put a comment in the comment section? Just say, hey, yesterday my poop was green. Today my poop is black. But tomorrow my poop will be brown. Nothing like a good poop comment. Man, I talk about poop way too much. Poop. They say people who talk about poop, the people who try to be comedians, who only refer to poop, those people are, I don't know. I was going to say something, but then I thought about some comics that I enjoy who do talk about poop quite a bit, specifically Christina P. and Tom Segura, and I was going to, knock down people who do shit jokes, but I'm like, hey, these guys are doing it, and they're doing a damn good job, okay? You look at Tom Segura and Christina P. and what they do on Your Mom's House, it's incredible. It's incredible in the sense that the majority of the content that they're featuring on their show is gross, disgusting, vile shit. Stuff that you personally would never look up yourself. Stuff that you personally wouldn't look up even if your best friend told you to look at this. That's the kind of shit that they play on Your Mom's House. But yet we watch it. But why, though? It's because it's so entertaining, right? Tom Segura and Christina together, their reactions to it, the way that they embrace it. They'll either embrace it, and feel for the person in the video, or Tom will embrace it and Christina will be against it, or Christina will embrace it and Tom will go against it. It's an interesting dynamic. It's one of those shows that, like, if you sat down with a friend and started playing it without warning them, they would be like, what the fuck is this? Why are you watching this? And why does it even exist? They would have a negative perception on you if you didn't give them some context. That's brilliant. That's a brilliant show idea. And the fact that they have so many followers, the fact that it's such a popular show. But yet for those who don't know, don't get it. and they'll think you're an insane person for participating in it. You know, YMH is such a crazy show that if you have, like, it could probably cause your significant other to break up with you if they found out that you were watching it. Because they'd be like, what the fuck are you into? If they see you smiling and laughing at some guy, some old man with tattoos on his forehead and a chain around his neck, completely naked, masturbating, shitting into a bowl of poutine, mixing it up and then eating it, and you're sitting there laughing at it, and your girlfriend walks in on you not knowing what the hell's going on, and she sees that, what the hell's going to run through her mind? She's going to be like, wait a minute, you're into this? And you'd be like, no. And she's like, but you're clearly enjoying it. Yeah, but not like in a sexual way. And she's like, okay. And you're just, you got to just, how do you defend that? You say, this is a this is a podcast. These are comedians. They're watching this. It'd be hard to explain, But if you can find a significant other who can enjoy YMH as much as you do, then let me tell you, that is a godsend. You hit the jackpot, the gold mine, brother. You see? Okay, Oliver, you gotta stop that. That's fucking disgusting. Stop it. There's an olive over here, and he's licking himself intensely. Really sloppy sounds. Stuff that you would definitely hear on your mom's house. So if you know me, which you don't, but if you do know me, I watch a lot of comedy. Stand-up comedy has engulfed my life. And it started because podcasts engulfed my life. Podcasts engulfed my life. And podcasts have engulfed pretty well every single comedian's life. Because of the Rogan. Alright? So, you really learn a lot about comedy, stand-up comedy. Like, I've always liked stand-up comedy, but I was never into it as much as I am nowadays. Because literally every single comic has a podcast, and those are the podcasts that I watch. I don't watch them all, but a lot. A lot of them, And it just allows you, you learn these things that you don't even want to learn. But you learn them. You learn stuff about comedy. What am I talking about? What am I doing? I just want some macaroni. I'm so hungry. I'm so fucking hungry. I could eat a whole goddamn camel right now. Whenever I film these poop casts, I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. But like I said last episode, it's good to go days without eating. That's what your therapist recommends. pbskids.org. Why don't we get some sound bites in here, huh? Why don't we get some... Guess what? Why don't you take a guess what's happening right now? My Stream Deck froze. It's back to normal now, but the first click of the day, she's got to freeze.
It's been...
I need some new sound bites. Let's stick to the audience for a second. Let's try to do a joke. Hey, have y'all ever been to Texas? Oh, that won't stop. It's frozen again. This is fun. Oh my god, I can't stop it. Okay. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. I unplugged it and it's still going. Every time. Every single fucking time I have to fuck around with the Stream Deck. Why is that? It keeps freezing. This is pissing me off. It's fucking frozen. Jeez. Why has it got to freeze? I need a better computer. I need a computer that can withstand some stuff. Because I can't withstand nothing right now. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I mean, I could use 2 computers. So I got another one, but it's even older than this one. This one ain't that old. It's a little old. It's like 5 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old, something like that. But this one's like almost 20 years old. I can't believe that. I can't afford nothing, no. I can't afford nothing. Luckily, my truck's paid off in November. Can't wait for that to happen. Ciao, wife. You know what I forgot to say? Here's today's car. It's tradition around here to show the car, but it's not just show what's on a car. We find out anyway because we'll talk about it. What did I tell you, Gregory? I fucking warned you, Gregory. This is not a fucking safe space. You don't want to be here, Gregory. Let's start this shit off. Oh, get off. That reminds me of YMH. Let me just show you a quick little video here. You want to see a quick little video? Let me show you something. Whoops. Guys, fucking love Twitter. Look at these guys.
Ow, ow, my...
Oh, oh shit, that would hurt. Break your neck. These, for those listening, let me explain what the fuck's going on. Okay, these fellers are playing a game of soccer or football, depending on where you're from. They're in uniform, no shoes, no socks, bare feet, alright? They're in a field, a poorly maintained soccer field. It's mostly dirt, but there's some grass. But they're not using a traditional soccer ball. They are using a bowling ball. And by listening to the sounds, you can clearly tell that it's very painful, especially the one kick that happens. Why don't we take another watch of this? Listen.
Ow, ow, my...
Ah! You heard it crank his ankle there. Ooh, fuck, that would hurt. And then at the very end of the video, the guy hangs off the goal net. And his fat ass is too heavy and it pulls the whole net down. Now this is like a big, like 3-inch pipe, fucking welded together metal solid structure. And it comes down and lands on him. You guys are just asking to get hurt. I want to see what some of the comments say. Play footy with a bowling ball. It's the net that does them in. Proper lad. Wow. That person's obviously from fucking England or somewhere. See, look, here's a zoomed in shot of him. You know, it didn't quite land on his head. It's mostly on his arm. What is this? Oh. Right in my face. That's funny. I don't have a lot of TikToks to show today. I literally have two, and I already played one at the beginning of the episode when it opened up. The dog squeaking its squeakers. You know what I'm talking about. The squeaker, the dog that squeaks. It goes. Hey, do you guys know Riley Gale? The Dallas metal band confirmed the passing of Riley Gale. Fans and friends across the world have been paying tribute. Oh, Power Trip. Power Trip. I don't know Power Trip. But he's dead. Oh, God. Why do people gotta die? Why do we have to die? Why can't we just live forever? You know? When are we gonna get there? When are we gonna get to a point where we can live forever and we realize that the government structures we have put in place are too fucking old and ancient and useless and they need to be destroyed? We need to advance our way of living. Why do the boomers drag us down each generation? You know? What would it take to allow all ages to just flow with the trends, flow with the evolution of time? You know? Because when things change, the previous generations disagree with it every single time. But when those previous generations die off, that new change just becomes the new normal. And that's the new normal until that generation grows up, and then the new generation is at the forefront, and they try to implement something new. And then that generation that was the new generation is now the old generation, but that old generation hates what the new... And it's just a cycle. And progress gets stunted. Every time. We go, stop. We don't like that. We like it the way it used to be. So we're going to stop you in your tracks and try to convince you to keep things the way that they used to be. Okay? Why? Why? How do we convince people? You can't. You can't. You can't. At least not the way that we're trying to do it. If we just did things based on what we're seeing through science and whatnot, if we literally just, make a discovery and then come to a conclusion where we're like, hey, if we do this, it will improve our lives. If we just did that, we'd be so far ahead of our fucking civilization, blah, 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 blah. We'd be so far advanced, it wouldn't even be funny. We'd be living a life where we got things figured out. But we can't do that because shitty people get in the way. They get in the way. And they go, I don't want that. I don't want it. And then we gotta stop progress for these guys because they don't get their Doritos. Damn, I could really go for some Doritos right now. Oh, man, please, can I have some Doritos? I'm going to have to buy some Doritos. Doritos! Do I have bacon? Nope, but I have sausage. Don't film podcast when you're hungry, okay? Oh, I could really go for some pizza, though. It's not even fucking 11 o'clock in the a.m. I'm so fucking hungry, dude. I'm so hungry. I could eat a whole fucking camel. These guys playing soccer with a bowling ball. How old do you think they are? Late 20s, early 30s? Mid 30s? Okay? This is something I would absolutely do when I was 12 years old with my friends, such as Rudy Pache. Okay, he was on a few weeks ago. But for me to do it, even now, at age 25, I'm like, I don't even want to consider it. And so for these 35-year-old fellers to do this makes me a little happy, because it means that they still have a little bit of childhood glory left inside their big fat brains. Being a child is just, in proper conditions, is just a great thing. It can be a burden. It could be, a lot of things. I just know that my childhood specifically was like fantastic. And that's probably a bad thing. My childhood was like so good that I didn't prepare myself for adulthood. So I gotta figure it out. It's like I'm starting from scratch all over again. I'm 5 years into it. 6 years into it. Well, whatever. Whatever. Whatever, bro. I'm so hungry. I'm so goddamn hungry. Let's roll through some stuff here. Let's roll, baby. So speaking of childhood, Marquez Brownlee tweeted this the other day. Remember when YouTube had a 1 to 5 star rating system and video responses? And then he posted this picture of Dane Bow's YouTube channel. The title was here. There was a 5-star rating system. It got average of 4.8 out of 5 stars. You could do video responses to videos back in those days. Rather than a comment, you could literally just put a video response and people would reply to video. It was such a simple time. It was a simple way of life. There were no 30-second ads. There were no video ads at all. There was just a little pop-up. There was one pop-up ad, a little banner ad that you would close, and that was it. And even that was rare. Oh, man. Now I sound like the boomer. Now I sound like the boomer who doesn't want to accept the change. But I guess I get it. You're longing for the past because that's where your memories lie. And if we just scroll through this thread here, I just want to show you some things that I grew up with. And when I see them, I'm like, oh my God, I remember this. So this guy, he tweeted, remember when you could play Snake with the loading spinner? And this was a thing. It was only on like April Fool's or something. It was only like one day or something. But they would always do shit like this. Where you could like press a button and it would change the loading fucking buffering thing into a game of Snake. That was just one of the many things that you used to be able to do. And now this is kind of cool too. What the fucking home screen icons used to look like?
It's been 10 years. You start to forget the things you should remember.
Wow. Like, do you remember all this?
And you can't stop remembering the things you should forget.
Look at that.
We've always had the power. Not anymore. It's been 10 years.
Hey, stop it, Twitter. Twitter needs to fix their fucking video player. Okay? It's so fucking stupid. You can't press the spacebar to pause or play it. If you play the video first and then hit the full screen button, it fucking glitches out and doesn't work. And there's some other shit that goes on with it. It's just very faulty. Like, why haven't they fixed this shit yet? There's a whole video of the transformation of YouTube. But look at this. This is, oh my god, dude. This is what YouTube used to look like. We got Windows XP for one. The greatest fucking generation of Windows. Oh, man. Look, you had the 5 stars. There was a share button. Add it to your favorites. Playlist. You can flag it. Oh, man. The subscribe button was yellow. And this was they called this the sidebar. Okay, the video was fucking 4:3 with full screen. All right, but people like this is the BBC channel, so their video would be ahead of the times in widescreen, but it would have to be squished into this full screen video. All right, and so like this was like your banner here. This is where you would promote if you were a partner, you could have your own custom banner. And so this was the sidebar, and you'd make your video over here, and you'd be like, okay, links in the sidebar. That was a thing everyone said, and they'd point to the left. Or I guess, yeah, it was always confusing which way you would point because the video was reversed when uploaded. But anyway, it was either that way or that way. Yeah, and like it had a description, your channel, the subscribe button. And then, it's not too different from what we see today, but it's definitely the classic way that it used to look, what it used to look like. And like it's so different. It's different, but it's still the same now. And to look at this, it just brings back like fuck ton of memories. Makes me want to poop my pants. Oh, look at this. Here's Tabuscus channel. Look at that ad. The only way to see Alaska and the best? That's a weird way. Are these guys all gay? I don't know. Yeah. Bring it in. Oh, and the fucking annotations, these red and blue annotations. You can't do these anymore. I remember when these were first implemented. Now you can't do these at all. And this 2007, I think that's when his channel, when he created his channel. That's not when this video was uploaded. If you could scroll down a little more, you could see when the video was uploaded. Now this looks older than fucking Windows XP. This is like Windows 98 or something. There's a HQ button, high quality, not even HD. Wow. Oh yeah, and this was like ahead of their time. Like this seems like something that you could do nowadays, The way Apple did their ads. Apple's really impressive. What else is in this thread? Katy Perry. Yeah. Back when the Annoying Orange was huge, along with Fred. Fred was really a one-hit wonder. Like, Fred's nothing anymore. He's a nobody. He was massive. He was the first YouTube channel to hit 1 million subscribers. And when Fred died, he died. Fucking Lucas Cruikshank or whatever his name is. Fred doesn't exist anymore. Or I mean, maybe the Lucas guy is still doing stuff, but I don't see him anywhere. I don't hear about him anywhere. I guess, it's like a huge fear of mine. Like, my goal is to become success on the internet. But what if I become a one-hit wonder? I could totally see it happening. But I don't want it to. And I feel like the ones who become a one-hit wonder are the people who rise to fame so quickly that they don't know what to do with themselves. They're not prepared. It's not something that they struggled and tried for years and years. And so they get it right away, and they're like, oh, this is awesome, and they take advantage of it. And then, when they can't keep up and they're not prepared, they die off right away. Whereas someone like myself, I've been trying for so long now and not giving up. When I do become a success, it's going to allow me to really appreciate it, respect it, and be prepared for it, and continue to excel so that I don't become a one-hit wonder. This guy knows. Gregory knows what I'm saying. Eddie Burback retweeted this yesterday. This guy, Dan Dixon, tweeted, I am obsessed with the guy at the RNC roll call who said Donald John President. And then when Eddie retweeted it, he wrote, this man is terrified. All right? Now, this is the RNC fucking, what is it? Republican National Convention 2020. And so this guy, what he's saying, he's talking in a way where he's for Trump, which is fine, whatever, I don't care. But you gotta watch this video. You could probably hear it in his voice if you're listening, but really watching this video, you're really gonna see this guy literally looks terrified. It looks like someone has a gun to his head and is making him say this. Now I should say who this guy is. This guy is someone, right? Hold on. Who is this guy? I know I read his name somewhere. Maybe it says it at the end of the video or something. Okay, let's just watch it. Listen and look at this guy's facial expressions and tell me he doesn't have a fucking gun pointed at his head. And then listen to what he says at the end of the fucking video. He completely fucks up the president's name.
I am Bob Paduchik, son of Anthony and Judy Paduchik, and I cast Ohio's 82 votes for Donald John President. I am Bob Paduchik.
Okay. So he says who he is. I am John Paduchik, son of Donald Paduchik, or whoever. Let's listen to it again.
I am Bob Paduchik, son of Anthony and Judy Paduchik, and I cast Ohio's 82 votes for Donald John President. I am Bob Paduchik.
Donald John President. Wow, dude. He's sweating. What's his name again? Let's look this guy up.
I am Bob Paduchik.
Bob Paduchik. Let's see. Bob Paduchik. I am Bob Paduchik, son of Anthony and Judy Paduchik. Robert Anthony Paduchik is a political official who served as the co-chairman of the Republican National Committee from 2017 to 2019. He is currently a senior advisor for Donald Trump's 2020 presidential re-election campaign. He was also the campaign's Ohio State Director in 2016. Ooh, Bob Paduchik, son of Anthony and Judy Paduchik. You know what? We gotta isolate Donald John President.
Donald John President.
See Twitter? This is Twitter. Twitter? This is Twitter video right here. You can't rewind. You can't fucking do nothing. Bob Paduchik. I am
Bob Paduchik, son of Anthony and Judy Paduchik, and I cast Ohio's 82 votes for Donald John President. I am Bob Paduchik.
Donald John President. We're going to isolate that. You like that? That'd be a nice little soundbite.
It's been
Donald John President. I am Bob Okay. Could you stop repeating yourself? Please. Please. Okay, I'm going to show you a video, okay? And then we're going to talk about one last thing before we hit the hay. I should have started a timer because I have no clue how long we've been going for. Or maybe we haven't even been going for 45 minutes left. Yet. I do not know, okay? But do not matter. This podcast is by myself. Alright, I'm trying to get guests back on. Hard to find new guests because no one wants to do. I do have one on the shelf that maybe very good. If I can get them on, but do not know. So we'll see. Okay, remember last episode I showed y'all a TikTok of this guy rapping over Walk It Like I Talk It beat, reading a Dr. Seuss book. Well, guess what? We have another one with a different guy and a different beat and a different book. I like these. So if I find more, I'm going to post them on this podcast. Okay? And if you're saying give the fuckers credit, the credit's on the video. Their name, their fucking the name is in the video. So don't say anything about that. Let's watch this one. Red fish, blue fish, two fish, fuck fish.
We've all seen these Dr. Seuss on the Beat videos. I had to make my own version. It's gonna be a little chill. Let's get it. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, black fish, blue fish, old fish, new fish. This one has a little star, this one has a little car, ay. What a lot of fish there are. Yeah, some are red, some are blue, and some are old, some are new. Some are sad, some are glad, some are very, very bad. Why they're glad and bad? I don't know, go ask your dad. Some are thin and fat. This one has a little yellow hat from here to there. Funny things are everywhere. Here are some that like to run for fun in the hot, hot sun. Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my. What a lot of funny things go by. Yeah, hey. Some have 2 feet, some have 4. Some have 6 feet, some have more. Where did they come from? I can't say, but I bet they've come a long, long way. Here they come, here they go. Some are fast and some are slow. Some are high and some are low.
Ugh! I want more. Why did they gotta end it so soon? It's because it's TikTok. 60 seconds or less, bruh. Gotta be honest. I was looking through. I found in my Google Drive folder in the trash bin all my old original fucking Vines. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And so I want to extract them back, and maybe next episode we'll run through them. Because Vine's dead. And you know, I'm kind of glad. And I hate that I say this, but I'm glad Vine is dead and TikTok took over. Ugh, I never thought I would say that because I loved Vine. Vine was my homie. Vine was my guy. You know, I was into Vine gave me so much joy. And then it died. And now TikTok still might die if no one buys it out. But I like TikTok better because not only can you do 60-second videos, there's effects and you can use any kind of music you want and blah, 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 blah. TikTok is better than Vine. 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 Red fish, blue fish, one fish, two fish. Fuck fish, fuck boys, fuck whores. fuck toys. We got one last thing to talk about. Skittles put out this tweet. Did you guys even fucking realize that Halloween is in 2 months? 2 goddamn months. And we're going to be fucking Halloweening. And then another 2 months and it's Christmas and the year is fucking over. Is it just me? Or did 2020 fly by faster than any fucking year that we've ever been through? I don't know, dude. It's like, it feels like just yesterday it was March and we were, just starting to go under lockdown. And now August is pretty well over. And 2 months from now, it's Halloween, and the year's going to be over. And we're still going to be in a fucking pandemic. Which we didn't think it would go past, like, April. Or May. And we were like, June's too much. If it goes to, it won't go to June. And now we're basically in fucking September. And we still don't know what the fuck's going on. Things are changing right now more than they ever have. We're having discussions that we never would have thought we've ever had before. Discussions like this, where Skittles puts out this tweet saying, Halloween is not canceled. Who would have thought that we would have to have a discussion on whether or not we can trick or treat? And not because of we have a fear of children getting abducted in the streets because they're all roaming around at night or getting razor blades in their apples. That's old news. And we're not trying to cancel Halloween because of some politically correct statement that or non-politically correct statement that made us realize that Halloween represents racism to the nth degree. No. We're considering canceling Halloween because there's a fucking global pandemic. There's a plague that has swiped the fucking globe. We can't interact with each other, and then Skittles puts out this tweet saying, breaking news, Halloween will not be canceled. Treat Town is a free app and the world's first ever digital Halloween trick-or-treating experience on 10/1. What the fuck is that? October 10th? October 1st, I mean? What? Why October 1st? Why not fucking Halloween? You can virtually trick or treat for actual candy. All month long. Be the first to download. I haven't opened this app yet. This link. So I have no fucking idea what this is. More tricks, more treats, more neighborhoods than ever before. A virtual trick-or-treat experience coming this October. And so, getting back to what I was discussing earlier, the older generation looks at stuff like this, and they say, this is bullshit. I want my children to trick-or-treat the way I did when I was a kid. But just step outside yourself for a second and look at this. More tricks, more treats, more neighborhoods than ever before. You can literally virtually trick or treat for candy anywhere and get more variety of candy, more... it's just a new way to do this. It's completely new, so we haven't accepted it yet. And I still don't even understand it. So let's just take a quick run through of what this actually is. You're invited to the ultimate Halloween adventure, Trick or Treat Town. Halloween is an interactive and inclusive experience that's fun for the whole family. Here's how it works. Create your own family profile. Decorate your virtual door, help your kids create spooky monster avatars, and invite your neighbors to join the fun. Starting October 1st, 2020. Sign up at treattown.com or through the TreatTown Halloween app. Purchase your favorite candy, buy virtual candy credits that your trick-or-treaters can redeem for real candy from brands like M&M's, Snickers, Skittles, Twix, and many more. Whoa! This is crazy. Trick-or-treat all October long. One day of Halloween is great. What's better? An entire month of fun. Enjoy safe trick-or-treating with your family around your neighborhood or virtually visit friends and relatives across the country. Like, that actually sounds really cool. Register for Trick or Treat Halloween is opening soon. I am going to fill this out. I am not going to show the screen. I will do it and I will get updates because this is fucking cool, dude. I just want to see what people are saying on Twitter about this. Halloween is canceled because Skittles suck. Wait, candy. I want candy. Okay, this guy thinks it's cool. Dude. I actually think this is kind of cool. But with that being said, I do also really enjoy, I mean, not now, but I did enjoy, actually physically walking around my neighborhood and knocking on doors, getting candy. That's like a whole different. There's something about actually, going out with your friends, causing a ruckus, getting candy, hauling it back home. That's a whole different experience in itself. And if we can't do that, this is pretty cool, I gotta say. It's cool, an entire month. But I'm wondering, like, so you buy the candy, people virtually trick-or-treat on your virtual world, and you just give them the candy that you bought. How do they get it? Does it get mailed to them? It must, right? And then if you run out of candy, you just can't play anymore? You gotta buy more? It's very interesting. It's very weird. So yeah, it's not available yet as of right now, but you can sign up, give them your email, and they will give you updates on what's going on and when it's going to happen and when you can download the app, baby. It's going to be cool. I am going to participate, I think. But, like, can you just go to, like, how many houses can you go to? Can you just get, like, unlimited candy? Do you even have to buy candy to participate? Like, can I just open up the app? Or is it like a trade? Like, I give you candy and you give me candy. I don't know. Because I'm thinking, like, if you just signed up for the app, didn't buy any candy to hand out, but just went door to door and got candy, could you just get candy? Mailed to your house for free? Because that would be fucking cool. I don't know, dude. This is interesting. I'm thinking they're going to implement something where you have to, like, buy candy in order to participate. Wow. That's kind of cool. And, like, you could be any age and do this. I'm definitely doing this. I am definitely doing this, and I'm definitely going to cook some food because I am hungry. Oh, but you know what? I've been forgetting to give fucking recommendations. I've been goddamn forgetting to do recommendations. But I remembered this time. So I remember the last recommendation I gave was... Maddie Matheson, I think. And so I'm doing another Maddie Matheson rec, but it's not fucking ads.
Grammarly helps make your writing clear and concise, no
Shut
matter
up.
where you are.
Shut up,
Compose
please.
a cover letter that's
Okay,
Dude,
so Maddie Matheson and his good buddy Two Tone, who is a pretty famous like graffiti artist in California, they have their own podcast together called Powerful Truth Angels. It's fresh. It's a brand new podcast. They're only 23 episodes in. Their most current episode, as of right now when I'm recording this, is features Andrew Santino, who's, he's up for debate as to one of my favorite comedians right now. It's between him and Tim Dillon. But Powerful Truth Angels is a great podcast. Highly recommend it. You gotta be familiar with like Maddie, though. Even you don't actually. That's like one of the good things about podcasts is if you get into them, you can get into them without knowing who the person is, because you'll figure it out in the podcast. The personal sides of people really get revealed in podcasts. That's why I love them. It's so raw. It's fresh. You just see people as who they are, having a conversation with one another. It's not a matter of being, a character, having a set script set in stone as to what you're going to say. It's just two people, or however many people, talking as themselves. And that goes for every podcast. But this is a podcast I recommend. It's called Powerful Truth Angels. It's on Maddie Matheson's YouTube channel, and I'm sure it's available in audio version as well, but I don't know for sure. Yeah. Go check it out. Go check it out, please. And may you crumble in peace. Whoops. Yeah, so with that being said, go trick or treat on the Halloween app. That's it for this episode of the Dynamite Gizmo podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You know the drill, okay? Drill your eyeballs out. And throw them at your keyboard and use that as your comment. Anyway, I hope to see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.